human beings are born as the underdogs already in the world and in society. You're already born in the mouth of your inner demons already. It's like when you're born, the demon, the darkling, is already hovering over top of you, like this with his mouth open, and you're walking out of his mouth on some mythology type town. Then you live in life, right? And you walk in the path, and then you turn around, and you're like, oh, snaps, yo, I came out of that? Oh, man, that was that was crazy. That was just the womb of the beast. This is his mouth. It's crazy. But when you think of a demon, do you think of a titan? Do you think of a mountain, a titan the size of a mountain? You know what I mean? When you think of a mountain, you think of freedom. And that's what a mountain truly represents. But when you think of a titan, titans are huge. They're big in size, but small with power. And God, or gods, are big, marvelous in power, small in size. Like, the game God of War. When they show Kratos going to, he was going to the next stage, or every stage that you complete, you go to another level or whatever. And it was a level on the game where this big titan was holding the next stage on the back of his neck, and he was just holding it up, how they had the globe on the hands like this. I can't really show you how I need to because I gotta hold the camera, but he had the globe on the back of his neck, just holding it up like that. That's how the titan had the next stage or the next level of, the underworld on the back of his head, in the back of his neck part. And that's to me, it symbolizes how each demon in our life, each inner demon, is a stage in life to where we have to complete, and we have to get through it and accomplish and learn the lesson that we have to learn by going through that mission. So when I'm thinking of a demon or a dark force, it's like they are huge in size, but they are weak in power. So that's really, you don't really have to think of a titan. You should walk by faith and not by sight. So you're walking by your inner knowing faith, the ability to know that you can defeat anything, any obstacle in your life that seems to be, blocking you from your redemption or whatever, But it's wild though, because when I think of mythology, that's the type of things that I think of. I think of 9-headed dragons with 6 eyes. I think of Beowulf and Grendel. How a man, can swim across the ocean from one continent to another continent. Now, you gotta have tremendous power to do that, man. I'm talking about some, Beowulf was fighting this monster up in the seas with his sword. He's stabbing the one-eyed snake or whatever Loch Ness monsters came out of the bottom abyss of the ocean. Telling what's in the ocean, what's down there. There's a bunch of creatures down there. We just don't even know. But man, this dude, they was just, remember in the part where, Beowulf was racing some dude and they raced across the sea. Who the heck can race across the sea swimming, non-stop, that's true spirituality right there, man. So mythology is okay with me, man. Mythology is okay with me. It's like the demons that we create in the physical realm, we give so much power to them, and they accumulate so much, just influence over our life, to where if we was to just look into the spiritual realm and see what we have created, all these creatures just walking around he's slobbing and stuff, and he's his tongues, he got tongues for eyes, and he be, when you watch the Laffy Taffy commercial and his tongue go around his face, and then that's what he do with his eyes, all around his head, his tongue reached the back of his head, he's just real nasty looking. Real Trojans like, ew, man, what the hell is that, yo? You gotta turn away because you just created some nasty, crazy monster, but you gotta defeat that monster, yo. So you know your sword, you like, oh, some He-Man, because I know you seen it when he was like, oh, yeah, He-Man. You just chop that thing up like, ew, man, ew, you know what I mean? Hold up, yo.